It's the start of a new year, new semester, back to school season, and you need to make sure you have everything ready. So we're going to talk about your syllabus or your course expectations to make sure that is all set up so that things go as smoothly as possible this year. Let's jump right into it. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley, aka Señorita Spanish, and I'm so glad you're here. If you haven't yet, please make sure you like this video so YouTube knows you like it. Click subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified of all new content I create for you in the future. Thanks. So why do you even need a syllabus? Why does this matter? And maybe you're thinking like, I teach middle school or I teach high school. I don't need a syllabus. Syllabi are for college. I disagree with you, and I want to talk to you about why before we dig into what your syllabus should have. So maybe according to your administration, you don't need to have a syllabus, but you know what? It's really nice to have one already in place so that way if you ever run into something with a student or with a parent or their guardian, that you can just turn to it and say like, here, right here, I've had this syllabus since the beginning of the year. I'm not changing policies for you. This is how I do things in my classroom. And you acknowledged it because I sent this home and I had you sign it and you returned it and we did the whole dance. Remember? No, you don't? Well, okay, here's the one with your signature on it. It happened, I promise. It really helps to clear up any confusion that might have happened in the first place. The other thing is if you were teaching a new course or you're in a new prep or a new school, thinking through a syllabus can help you think about all of the systems, policies, and procedures you want to have in place before the year gets started, so that way you're not like halfway through the year going, what about this, or what about this, or what was I gonna do about this? You already have those plans thought out. So what belongs on your syllabus? Like what is an absolute must to have on your syllabus? What do you want to make sure you include? And what maybe doesn't matter so much? Here's some good ideas for things that you should include on your syllabus for your Spanish class. A course description, classroom expectations, required supplies, grading information, classroom policies, discipline, attendance policies, and your contact information, and applicable boundaries. I've started putting my boundaries on my syllabus and it helps really clear things up in the future so that they're not like, I emailed you last night at 10 p.m. and you haven't answered me yet. Yeah, because it's 7 in the morning. Chill. Okay, so having those boundaries and talking about them with your students when you pass out the syllabus at the beginning of the year helps them understand those ahead of time. So a lot of the things that I just mentioned might be in your school's handbook, and in that case, you could just defer to the handbook and put it in your syllabus, or you could just say, see student handbook, right? But in some of those cases, they maybe don't have a clear policy, or maybe it's not in the student handbook. Whatever it is, you want to make sure that you do have a policy covered. For example, maybe your student handbook doesn't say anything about cell phones. Okay, or maybe the student handbook says something about cell phones and you're like, that's not enough for my classroom. You're right. So whatever it is, you want to make sure that you have thought about all of the different policies and expectations that you want to have happen in your classroom and you've put them in your syllabus. If you'd like an easy template to make your own syllabus for your Spanish class, check out the link in the description of this video. The wording is already in place for you, so you don't have to fret over just the perfect word choice, and it makes things a lot easier as you're trying to get everything else in place for your back to school craziness. Again, I'll put the link to that in the description below. I'm curious, what do you think is an absolute must to include in your syllabus? Is there anything that I missed? Is there anything that you have added in recent years that's made life easier for you? Comment below in the description of this video and just let me know like, hey, this is something I've added to my syllabus and it makes a huge difference. Comment and let me know. I can't wait to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to give it a thumbs up so YouTube knows you liked it. Click subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified of all new content I create for you in the future. Thanks so much for your support, and I'll see you in the next one.